Okay, another little update on this Ryobi tool set that I'm keeping for all the off-grid stuff. I was just using these tools at a job site. The Ryobi grinder, okay, it's really as good as anything out there. I took it on a job site where I wasn't even using the DeWalt. I mean, the Ryobi one is good shit. The battery situation with these, just to educate people a little bit on these are the batteries that this stuff normally comes with. Okay, it's part of the ONE+ system. It's an NiCads. They're the reason that Ryobi initially got not a very good reputation, because those batteries are they're kind of short-lived. They're as heavy as a DeWalt battery, but for whatever reason they don't run very long. And when these kits got a bad review, bad reputation, it was because they came with 2 or 3 of these batteries, and the batteries would fail pretty quickly. It wouldn't hold the charge very long, and they didn't hold a very strong charge. They're better than nothing, and they do technically qualify as cordless tools on a systems approach, and they work and everything. But what happened is Ryobi came out with lithium-ion batteries. Okay, now from what I can tell and what I'm told is the tools that kind of celebrate the release of the lithium-ion batteries are these green and gray ones, but they're I don't know, whether or not they're heavy duty in the guts doesn't really calculate, because like that grinder is heavy duty in the guts. You can pick it up and tell that's a real deal tool. The little sander, not the case, and I was just using this, had a tool fail, the Velcro pad came off, and I was using those cleaner pads on it, and I gotta wait for the whole thing to dry off before I even try to glue that back on. And apparently they don't really sell spare parts for those or new pads. It's like maybe turning the whole thing on warranty, I don't know. But this is a 12-volt charger, and now all of their 12-volt chargers that are like this with the green and gray are what they call dual chemistry. It'll recharge any of the Ryobi 18-volt batteries. It's got its own little diagnostic feature. Now, when you have battery life on these things, okay, these things don't last very long. These technically are supposed to have the same capacity, even though it's a lighter weight battery. My experience has been that this will outlast one of those. Okay, so the lithium ion's always better. If you get these free with some Ryobi tools that you buy, that's great. But my advice would be never to buy these batteries. They're a waste of money. If you get them free when you're buying used tools, or they come with a tool kit, great, but don't buy any. The best battery of the breed is this one right here. Now, one of these has the capacity of 2 of these, and it costs the same as 2 of these. And you buy a package, you get a package of 1 of these or 2 of these. The thing is that if this fails, your $90 is gone. If one of these fails, well, half your $90 is gone. The other thing, though, about this thing is that you can recharge it, I think, a little bit faster than you can recharge 2 of these. And I don't know if you can see the little light, but it lights up green. It's got its onboard self-diagnostic that I don't think any other brand of tools does. So, you know, that's kind of the cool thing about that. And then here in my little micro home rig here, if I want to recharge batteries, I just go to the 12-volt and I plug this stuff in, and the system will diagnose. It'll figure out what kind of battery it is, the blinking light. As soon as it figures out what kind of battery it is, it starts charging it. And so yeah, and that's all solar. So this is how you do off-grid work with power tools and without making the noise of running a generator.